Hello kids. I figured this would be the best time to debut this idea, mainly due to the fact that I just got home after a very long trip. Another reason is because I have exfoliated the shit out of my face and therefore look like hell. I'm also in my pajamas, a t-shirt and a jacket, and I have my nose hose on. And I know that there are people out there who are going to be watching this who are going to be saying, "You're fucking disgusting, you pig. You're a whore, you pig." And to this I say, reveal thyself, okay? Tell us your name, because I already know who you are. And if it continues in front of my people, hi YouTubers, then I will continue to blast you out. If we can move past that, I was given an idea this weekend on my trip. It was actually pretty awesome. I hadn't taken the Greyhound in forever, okay? Forever. And so I decided, you know, fuck it, let's take the Greyhound, because I like to travel, I travel a lot, this we know. So I did. And I ended up meeting some of the coolest people on this ride, on this bus journey on the way over there. And some of the shittiest ones on the way back. I couldn't believe it, but it was a very 50-50 kind of thing. Anyway, while on this trip, I met someone and he and I were discussing on the bus. This would be my friend, Sam Huntington, who is totally amazing. Sorry to call you out like that, buddy, but you know it was going to happen. And so we had this idea of creating the show where I kind of come on and talk about some things, and I don't want to do it by myself all the time. I'm only doing it by myself today because it is the debut show. But beyond that, I want to have other people here, and not like famous people, celebrities or whatever. I would like regular people to give their regular opinions on their regular situations, you know what I mean, and how they handle them, because I think that I expect too much of people anymore. But anyway, so this idea came about and he and I were discussing it, and yeah, so here I am filming it for you. We figured a half an hour a day would probably be good, especially starting out by myself because I don't have anybody here to talk to. That was lame. So let's go with these people, okay, who like to who are so miserable with themselves that they really thoroughly enjoy just trying to fuck other people up. Now, some might say that is me. That is not the case. All I do is give the information once and walk away. Just because I have the correct information and I'm not blowing smoke out of my ass completely doesn't make me a bad person. Just because all my shit is not hearsay and I can prove it doesn't make me a bad person. All right? So I get a phone call one night. I'm not going to go into this situation. Oh, fuck it. Let's go into the situation right now. So this is the deal, okay? One of my exes is a convicted child molester. I'm not going to name his name, but most of you know who he is, okay? And he was in prison for 10 years under the alleged assumption that he gave a 5-year-old a blowjob. Now, here's my thing. I actually got the court papers on the whole thing. I paid for them. I wanted to see what the fuck happened. And thank you hippies. You got the Freedom of Information Act, right? So I appreciate that. You can buy any court document you want. Most of them you can get for free. Some of them you do have to purchase. And the case-sensitive ones you have to purchase, but you can only purchase if the victims involved are now over 18, by the way. So I bought them. And I'm here to tell you what. They don't send you to prison for 10 years for fucking nothing. And I know that it happens once in a while, but it's once in a great while where someone is in prison who's innocent. I mean, you can probably count on both hands how many times that's happened in the last 50 years, let's say, okay? So, and I might be overestimating, underestimating. It's just an estimate, people. Don't lose your fucking shit over it, all right? So anyway, a 5-year-old isn't gonna say something like that happened either, because they're not gonna know what they're talking about unless it happened. So there's that too. Even if you try to explain it to them, you know, it's a very whatever. Anyway, so when I found out what a lying, sleazing jerk he is, I decided to let a couple people know that I knew that he was very close with, who, one, I did not know if she had small children, but they're living together, and yeah, they're probably still living together because, anyway, and she's almost 5. And the other one is, he has children, okay? Well, this other friend of his has decided to take it upon himself to call me and say funny things like, you know what's funny, comedian, is that you're gonna die soon. And I mean, I don't even really know what to think about that because, well, so is he and so is everybody else, first of all. And secondly, nobody gets off that easy with me, buddy. Do you understand me? Nobody. I am not fucking going anywhere, my friend. Nowhere. And that's simply to piss you off. All of you. To piss all of you off. Because I know you all hate me. I've been talked about to the point where they're saying I was shooting up heroin. Now, this is what's also funny, is that, yeah, I totally have fucking track marks on my arm. Check it out. Like one giant one, right? In each fucking vein. You know why? I've been in the hospital numerous times over the last year, and not once did I test positive for any kind of drug other than, which I obviously don't do anymore unless I could get a really good cookie. Can you give me a really good cookie? I would love a really good cookie. Anyway, so, you know, and I mean, just, you know, people talking shit, whatever the case may be. And I usually just let it roll. I honestly do. But you know what, when it's been a long time and somebody has just completely and totally blocked you, and then you start a conversation by sneaking in somehow via online, okay? You start a conversation and then you fucking taunt this person and taunt this person and taunt this person. They're not answering, but you keep going on until finally they do respond, and then you fucking blow up at them and tell them not to bother you anymore. That makes you a fucking lunatic, okay? I did not come to you. You came to me. I did not want shit to do with you. That's why I left. I don't care at all. You say you don't care about me. You're the one internet stalking. You're the one messaging. You're the one everything. I have it all. I save everything, okay? People. So, including my responses. It's pretty good stuff. So, stop it! Just quit already. I mean, this is my question. This is my question. Why do people want to fucking torment you when they say they're happy? What is the deal? Why is it so hard for somebody to figure out that, okay, they're not being crazy. They just got fucking pissed off because they got lied to and found out some shit about you that maybe some other people should fucking know. First of all. Secondly, why all the BS? Why all the drama? I mean, come on. You know what I like to do? You know what I like to do besides breathe? Which, anyway, puzzles. I enjoy jigsaw puzzles. I like to sit around and play with my dog. I like to write jokes. I like to sit at home and hang out with my friends. I like to go do shows. I like to read. You know, I clean. That's me. That's me in a nutshell. I'm a good friend, and I'm a really, really, really funny girl. But ask any one of my friends, any one of them, anyone that really knows me. Now you can get on my Facebook and pull some of these motherfuckers off who I know are coming in from, you know, other people's pages, which is fine. I don't discriminate against them just because they happen to fucking know a piece of shit. Obviously, we all know, right? So, I forgot how I was saying. I just got home from this fucking trip, and I'm here to tell you what. Oh my god, I'm exhausted. Oh, so check this out. So, okay, on the bus trip home, I'm on the bus. Fucking, it's the last ride. Okay, the very last fucking ride. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to get home. You know, I've been fucking on the bus since midnight last night, and I can't really, you know, sleep like this. It doesn't actually work out for me. I can't even sleep regular. So. But, the fucking bus driver on the last bus, okay? This guy was like, totally, he was black. He was really, really, really dark guy, okay? And he was super, super tall. I'm trying to distinguish the shade of, because, you know, we have different black references that we use. There's Will Smith, and there's Denzel Washington, and there's Wesley Snipes. Then you know where I'm going with all this, all right? Samuel Jackson, that kind of thing. Like there's levels, thickness, and it's the thickness. But anyway, so but he was really, really dark. I would probably say Wesley Snipes, like, you know, that particular shade. But he was so tall. He was, I mean, just giant, right? And he was frowning. Like, he had these giant frown lines in his head. Massive, okay? And there was a gay gentleman couple. Okay, we're all standing there waiting to put our bags on because he said we had to wait. So we're waiting. And he opens the doors to the bus to put the bags on, and he puts 2 bags on, and he has a really hard time doing it. Like, he's fighting with the lifter that's actually inside the bus for the bags. I don't understand why he didn't just put it down and then put the bags in, but you know, I'm no scientist. So then he goes around and he asks, you know, where's everybody going? Well, he asks these 2 first, and they say Seattle. So he goes and he like shows them where to put their bags. He doesn't do it for them. He shows them where to do it. Okay. So they put their bags in, and then he like gets in their face, and I couldn't hear what he said, but I saw him like do this fucking thing and like makes a gesture, you know, and then make this like really fucked up face afterwards, like, you know, something like that. So then he comes over and he asks the Mexican guy, the Spanish guy next to me, who was not speaking no habla inglés, where he was going, and he said Sunnyside, and the black guy looked at him all kinds of fucked up like because of the way he said it. He had a thick accent. Well, you know, I'm here to tell you what, I sat on the bus with this guy, and I know enough Spanish that I helped him out and let him know where his next stop was, and he understood me, okay? And, you know, we exchanged words in a meaningful manner. I mean, it's not that hard. People, pay attention to your fucking surroundings and your fellow humanity. Anyway, and quit acting like dicks. So, sorry, I get off on a tangent from time to time. So, this bus driver that comes to me, you know, where are you going? I say Pasco. And I got my portable on me, my portable oxygen unit, and he just shows me where to put my bag, which isn't a problem for me. I was carrying my bag, doesn't matter, okay? I do for myself. Y'all can go fuck you. I'm not giving up, ever, ever. Anyway, so I put my bag in, and we're waiting there to get on the bus. And then he's like, okay, get on. And so we start to get on, and he literally, like, puts his arm out like clotheslines, okay? Boom! I mean, I almost hit him, like, right there in my neck, which I would have had to punch him in his, and then, well, I'd be making this video from jail right now is what would be going on. So anyway, so he does that, and I stand there and I'm like, yeah, can I help you? And he just looks at me like he's looking down at me, and he's just looking at me, you know, like mean. And I'm like, I'm sorry, can I help you? And he's all, ticket. And I mean, he's like snarling at me. I mean, it's just nothing but hatred in his eyes. Now, I understand that I am a little white chick, which means I am privileged, taken care of, and, you know, spoiled rotten, okay? I understand that too. But doesn't mean my shit hasn't been equally as hard, okay? Doesn't mean I haven't been fucking beaten either, buddy. You understand? Okay, let's continue. So, I get on the bus. I go sit down. The guy comes back, and he's like making a, you know, perimeter check up and down the aisles, and the bus totally smelled like piss. The whole bus, the whole time. He had like all the windows open and whatever. It was just coming out from the lavatory and gross. So we're sitting down, and he's coming back up the aisle from, you know, walking down to do his check, and he looks at me and he says the dog has to be on the floor. Now, I have taken 5 buses and 2 days prior to that, and I am now on the 4th bus out of 5 on the last leg of my trip. Not one fucking person said anything to me about my dog being on the floor. So I was like, okay, whatever, you know, try to keep the peace. Put her on the floor till he went back up front, put her back on my fucking lap, because we're way in the back, and I'm really short, in case you didn't know. And he couldn't see her, so I put her back on the seat. Anyway, Pasco is the first stop, which is my stop, and I'm the only one getting off at Pasco. So he makes the announcement, we stop the bus, and I walk my dog up to the front with all my shit. I got my purse, I got my oxygen tank, I got a fucking bag full of dog food and a book. Okay. This guy gets so angry because the munchkin goes under the door for like half a second, okay? And I pull her back because I see her, and I'm waiting there, and he fucking gets so pissed off at me. He's like, why don't you just go ahead of me? And he throws like this yellow step stool down his steps. And yeah, to get off the bus, not even to get on, which probably would have helped me earlier. But anyway, so he said, this is your fault. You know, you're not even supposed to be in this area. This is why this is happening right now. And I was like, excuse me? I turned around and I said, you know what you are? This is exactly what happened. I said, you are a fucking crab, okay? Then we get off the bus, then we go around to the thing, and he opens the door, and the whole time, here I am, okay? You don't seem very happy with your job and or your life. Might I suggest a new job? And if you don't want to do that, might I suggest changing something in your fucking life? I go, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I have a bit of a situation going on here. And I don't fucking get up every day and fucking treat people like shit because of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still happy every day of my life. I don't care what you people think about me. I love me. I'm having a great fucking time. And I love the fact that you're sitting there watching this, getting fucking pissed off right now. Hating emails. Why? Because you can't fucking deal with it. You know what? Bring it on. And I'll put these emails on this fucking show. Let's do that. Oh, it'll be awesome. Let's do that. That's actually a really good idea. So anyway, so he looked at me like nobody's ever spoken to him like this before. And I could probably see that. I mean, I could probably see that. This fucking guy calls the police. Calls the police, okay? Pasco fucking bus station. Greyhound, yeah, calls the police. And they show up. And I'm sitting there, and I'm with two other people who are waiting for the Spokane bus because they're on their way to treatment. God bless them. I wish them well. Good luck, ladies. And they're not gonna pull up. But while these two women are there, and they want to fucking come talk to me about it. I had just gotten done posting this whole fucking incident on Facebook, okay? I was so pissed off. I mean, I had had such a great time up until this fucking bus driver. Like, on the last stretch, you're going to try and ruin? No. You're not going to ruin. So I'm glad he called the police. It was pretty awesome. But they fucking come up and they asked me about it. So I just posted everything on Facebook, and I showed them the post. I'm like, this is what just happened. Here you go. And they read it. And they turned around and they scolded the guy, basically, and was like, thank you for wasting our time because you got yelled at by a little girl, okay? Don't be a jerk. You know, you're doing a public service here. You work with the public. You need to be civil towards people. That's what happened. Woo! So, thank you, Pasco PD. That was totally awesome. I appreciate that. I have yet to have like a seriously awkward experience with the cops. They've all been pretty awesome so far. I love what they do. I don't care what you people think because they're the first guys you call when you're in trouble. So, don't be dicks. Don't be dicks. And yeah, it's pretty much, you know, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I would totally love it if everybody that is like hating on me right now would just turn me off, go the other way, read a book, find something else to do, get a hobby. I'm not fixated on you. I'm putting this out there in case I get some shit back so we can put it on the air and it'll be a hilarious show. But I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. And you can say I was on drugs. I'm going to tell you guys everything. Oh, I'll tell you everything they say. Everything they say. Everything. Don't care. You know why? Because I know the truth. And so do they. That's why it doesn't bother me. Yeah. That's why it doesn't bother me. So. That's why they're so uppity about it. That's why they'll go on and name drop under fake names. And see, I'm not naming anybody. Not dropping a name. Won't do it either. Until it's absolutely necessary. But my name is Amber Baggy, B-A-G-Y, and I apologize when I cough. Comes with the territory. I can't do much, but I will be making videos from home. I'm already getting a little winded from talking this whole time. So I'm going to probably cut this one short, but I would like to say I really, truly appreciate you guys watching. I had a great time to everybody in Utah this weekend. It was fantastic. Best time ever. Sam, you and I are going to have to do one of these together because of mainly Weird Uncle Don. Yeah, let's rock and roll, people. And just remember, okay? I mean, everybody fucks up. Everybody makes mistakes. Trust me. I'm no saint, and I'll tell you all the fucked up shit I did. I mean, we will get into it, and you'll hear some shit because you know I'm no saint. But I learned that fucking up and being mean to people and doing the wrong thing is not the way to go, because it's just not. It doesn't feel good. It's not right. And you want to build up your karma. You want to treat people the way you want to be treated, the way you want your kids to be treated, or your sister, or your grandma, or your mom, or whoever, you know. So just be nice to each other. I mean, you never know what somebody's going through before you see them that day. And we're all in this. We're all in this. Maybe not together, but we're all in this, so we can all relate, right? Except for maybe like the terrorists and the Chinese. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to say that. Anyway, have a good night, you guys, and I will do another one tomorrow. And if you want to, email me a topic at amberbaggy, B-A-G-Y, @gmail.com, and we'll discuss it. And maybe we can do like an interaction thing. And yeah, let's get some people talking about what the fuck is going on in their lives from my bedroom while I'm on oxygen. I'm so funny. This is great. Bye.